What is up, everybody? I hope y'all are having an amazing day today. My name is Mercer, and today on our 5th episode of Character War, we will be discussing who'd win in a fight between Darth Vader from Star Wars versus Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. These are two awesome bosses who always seem to take on the chosen one in their stories. So before we get into it, let's take 5 seconds for you guys to go down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you please. Follow me on Instagram, the normal stuff. The occasional stereotypical YouTuber stuff. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So let's start off with Darth Vader. His origin is widely known that he was a young slave named Anakin Skywalker on the planet Tatooine. However, many of his fellow people on Tatooine didn't know is that he was the chosen one. The one to bring balance to the Force and defeat the dark side of it. And the Sith in the Galactic War, the classic story. However, he did turn evil as Emperor Palpatine knew that his wife Padme would die of pregnancy and believed that he could trick him into saving by making him join the dark side, or Darth Sidious. At the time, he was the Chancellor. Now, before that, he enlisted in the Jedi training program, meaning he was incredibly skilled with the Force, and could do lots more since considering he was the chosen one. He could create barriers, energy fields, heal himself. And for offensive purposes, he can push enemies aside, lift them up in the air, and use a Force slam by slamming everybody down on the ground. He can even read minds and trick minds. However, now that he does have Force abilities, he needs what all Jedi have, his signature lightsaber. Now, Anakin's old lightsaber was just the classic Jedi saber, meaning that it could cut through almost anything. But when he was beaten up and defeated by his old master Obi-Wan, he got a new upgrade. Starting off, his lightsaber is an extendable blade, meaning not only can it extend for larger power and strength, but it can even shorten for quick attacks. Darth Vader's stance allows him to use it for offense and defensive purposes, and is incredibly powerful thanks to his cybernetic parts. However, there are major flaws to his suit. He's aching and itching all the time when he shouldn't be, and some would say that Palpatine even installed this so that he wouldn't become more powerful than him. But now, many Sith Lords know the ability of Force lightning, or to, extract lightning out of their hands. However, Darth Vader never learned this, but he did learn to form lightning into a small energy ball called kinetite. This thing can cover and destroy almost any house, or like small houses on Tatooine and Endor. Darth Vader also knows how to dissipate energy and control it while redirecting. Much like Uncle Iroh, or Dragon of the East in Avatar: The Last Airbender, he can redirect lightning through his body. Now, that can lead to Vader having more flaws, but he has more flaws than he does. He has more feats than he does flaws. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Sorry. These feats include how he was able to beat a clone of Darth Maul but while stabbing himself through the chest. And he's even taking on more powerful Jedi like Emperor Palpatine and Yoda. Now, Darth Vader can even take a blast from Han Solo's signature heavy pistol blaster with his hand and react to it, meaning his suit is bulletproof, or plasma-proof, or blaster-proof. Now, Darth Vader's most impressive feat is how he was able to fight and take on Starkiller, who was his apprentice, and was strong enough to lift an entire Star Destroyer out of orbit. That is incredible. He will be on the show later on, by the way. He'll be fighting a character from Devil May Cry, so that'll be interesting. However, Darth Vader eventually did die, sacrificing himself for his son Luke. So that the legend will live on, he died a hero instead of a villain. Now let's take a look at Lord Voldemort. Young Tom Riddle was just your average boy in his average orphanage. However, he displayed factors that no one else could. He could talk to snakes and lift things with his mind and do magic feats that only someone who would attend Hogwarts could do. Dumbledore did accept him. But remember when I said he could talk to snakes? Yeah, that's not really good. Good. You see, talking to snakes in the Harry Potter world symbolizes something. A, it's Slytherin, and B, not good, very good things. While he was at Hogwarts, he learned an incredible amount of powerful spells, such as his levitation spell, Wingardium Leviosa, and he has learned more advanced spells, like his flight, his ability to turn to mist, his killing curse spell, Avada Kedavra, and his more powerful spell, the, the Horcruxes. However, those will not be allowed in this fight, considering that he's super OP with them. He also learned different abilities like Stun, his barrier attack, and his Accio attack when he can create Accio Fireball or different types of energy projections. And at his side is a more trusting comrade, his snake. You see, snakes to Voldemort are like toads to Peach and Mario. They're very helpful, and his signature snake can be made of water, fire, or any other form. Snakes are what he's all about. And when he did turn on Hogwarts and became the greatest villain, he became so powerful that they refused to say his name. Not Tom Riddle, Lord Voldemort. Because you can take the name and Tom Riddle and spell Lord Voldemort. Or Tom Riddle, well, like his middle name, my bad, sorry. However, now, Voldemort does have flaws. He can be overcome by people more powerful than him. It's just that basic. Now, he does have he is incredibly powerful. He can move faster than the eye can see, and he's so powerful with his magic, he doesn't need a wand to concentrate it. He can even reverse mind attacks and form some of his own. It's incredibly impressive. Kinda like someone else we know. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. And now that that's all said and done, it's time to see who'd win in this fight. Also, Voldemort died, by the way. Now, the winner is... I know you Harry Potter fans are going to be upset, but the winner is Darth Vader. Now, before you guys go on and say, oh, you're just biased because you have a bigger Star Wars book than you do a Harry Potter book, hear me out for just a little bit, okay? I have done my research here. Both are incredibly powerful, and assuming that Voldemort's connection to magic is impressive. Very impressive. Most impressive. However, Darth Vader is the chosen one, and the Force is all around us. It's an external thing, while magic is the internal thing in Harry Potter, and cannot be used. Cannot be used by taking energy from around the Earth. Magic in Harry Potter revolves around how much power one has, and if someone's unconscious, they can't really result in that magic. However, the thing about this is, Lord Voldemort does have a bigger arsenal, but with Darth Vader's counter abilities like his ability to dissipate energy, to control energy, and his mind attacks are stronger than Voldemort's. Now, Voldemort is incredibly powerful, but think about it this way. He's only affected the group of magic on the planet, one planet. However, Darth Vader is feared across an entire galaxy, and is way more feared and honored. Now, there will be no Dementors or Stormtroopers in this fight. And what about, you're probably thinking, what about Lord Voldemort's snake? You mentioned his snake. What about a snake? What about a snake? That wouldn't help either. You see, the snake that Lord Voldemort has can turn into different forms, like fire and water. But Darth Vader can simply counter that with his Force. You see, the thing about the Force is that it can result in one's mind. And if Vader could simply shut off it'd be like a light switch. To that, Vader could shut it off or shut it on. And the snake would be no more, eventually causing that part of Voldemort to disintegrate, leaving Vader giving him more time. And here's another big thing. My second reason why. If Voldemort stood still and was hit by a blaster, he would get killed, you know? But with Vader, it's quite different. He's far more durable. Well, and though his aching joints do cause him to feel weird sometimes, it's not as badly as you'd think. Now, with all that said, the winner is Darth Vader. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys agreed with me, be sure... if you guys disagreed with me and you thought Voldemort would win, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinions. But remember, remember, this is my reasoning for it. So if you have a different reasoning, just put that down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Follow me on Instagram at Master of Nerds. I even have my Discord now, which is really cool. I'm getting that set up, so I'll let you guys know. Next time, we'll do our Johto review, because I know that we did our Kanto review. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. And next time on Character War, we have Granny from the Granny game series in DV Looper versus Bride in Black from Insidious. We're going to get this really horror-y. Alright, I'll see you guys later.